Every single day across university campuses, a silent transformation is taking place. We have fundamentally shifted from being intentional media consumers to passive algorithmic targets. Historically, we were accustomed to watching long-duration videos, choosing what to watch on YouTube or Netflix. Today, we have stepped into the era of micro-content. Driven by an insatiable demand for instant gratification, short-form video platforms deliver intense sensory chunks in 15 to 60-second bursts. For the modern undergraduate student, this mobile-first culture has normalized constant scrolling as the default routine to pass the time. But beneath this harmless digital leisure lies a severe neurological hook that is altering the architecture of the human mind. The addictive pull of short videos is built on a psychological principle known as variable ratio reinforcement, the exact mechanism used to program casino slot machines. Because this algorithm delivers an unpredictable mix of dull, shocking, or funny content, the mind remains in a constant state of high psychological anticipation. When an interesting clip appears, the nucleus accumbens, the brain's central pleasure center, is flooded with dopamine, acting as a neurological bookmark that trains the brain to prioritize the smartphone over high-effort academic tasks. Over time, chronic exposure triggers downregulation. The brain reduces its receptor sensitivity to protect itself from overstimulation. Consequently, students develop a tolerance, needing to scroll longer and more frequently just to feel satisfied, locking them in an involuntary, compulsive craving. This biological trap directly causes a massive cognitive breakdown. John Sweller's cognitive load theory reminds us that human working memory is highly restricted, capable of handling only 5 to 9 pieces of information at once. Short videos employ sensory saturation, bombarding the user with text overlays, upbeat music, rapid jump cuts, and filters simultaneously. This floods the working memory, preventing the brain from transferring data into long-term mental storage. Furthermore, resetting focus every 20 seconds incurs a severe switch cost. This high-frequency task switching rapidly drains mental stamina, creating a profound mental fog and attention fatigue. Long-term exposure trains the brain to reject slow information, making deep textual reading, lecture focus, or critical analysis feel intolerably boring. The real-world damage on university campuses is undeniable. Local data highlights that up to 71.4% of social media-dependent undergraduates suffer from severe sleep disturbances. Through revenge bedtime procrastination, students scroll late into the night to reclaim personal freedom after a hectic academic day. However, smartphone blue light suppresses melatonin production, destroying sleep quality and halting REM sleep cycles. Because memory consolidation happens during REM sleep, this directly compromises learning retention. Research at local institutions like UITM reveals a direct correlation between social media addiction and academic decline, showing that students with a CGPA below 2.70 are significantly more vulnerable to these addictive interfaces. This is a profound ethical crisis. From a philosophical standpoint, we must question our cognitive autonomy. When algorithms use predictive modeling and infinite scroll to keep us hooked, it is a form of limbic hijacking that overrides free will with digital determinism. Through a deontological lens, tech companies are violating their moral duties, purposefully engineering persuasive, predatory interfaces that exploit psychological vulnerabilities purely for ad revenue and corporate profit. This is causing an epistemological shift where deep wisdom and contemplative thinking are being sacrificed for unverified, snackable facts. Reclaiming our focus requires immediate action. Individually, we must practice digital minimalism, activating grayscale mode to remove visual dopamine triggers and enforcing tech-free study blocks. Institutionally, universities must integrate attention management into the curriculum. We must protect human agency from algorithmic manipulation and reclaim our capacity to focus. Thank you.